Hey everybody. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about why I don't feel bad when I hear about pedestrians get hit in New York City. So a little bit of background about myself. I worked as a bike messenger for Postmates for a little while, and I got a lot of experience riding around Midtown Manhattan. In that time when I was doing all those deliveries, I learned a lot of things about New York City pedestrians. And the biggest one is that most of them are oblivious idiots who have absolutely no regard for their personal safety in even the slightest degree. People get upset for drivers texting on their phones. Well, when you're texting on your phone and you walk across a street like on a red light without even taking a slight glance in either direction, you're just as at fault for a car accident as somebody who's using their phone when they're driving. The other big thing that is really dangerous and people do all the time is they walk into bike lanes like they're not a real lane of traffic. The speed limit in Manhattan is 25 miles an hour. Now, on a good downhill, you can get a bike up to 25 miles an hour, and I have ridden my bike 25 miles an hour down a bike lane. The thing that drives me crazy about New York City bike lanes is that they're quote-unquote protected. But the problem is they're protected from the wrong end. They set up the bike lanes to protect cyclists from cars, and that's not the real threat when you're riding a bike in New York City. You need protection from the idiot pedestrians that just blindly stumble across the street like the mindless phone zombies that they are. And now once they go into that bike lane, you have nowhere to swerve out of the way of them because you got a curb on one side and you got a row of parked cars on the other. Imagine if somebody was riding their bike 25 miles an hour down the sidewalk. Everybody would be up in arms. There'd be people getting arrested, like there'd be protests. But people think nothing of walking in the bike lane when the bikes are doing 25 miles an hour like it was a sidewalk. Every time you see an article about a cyclist pedestrian accident, it's always cyclist slams into pedestrian. It's never pedestrian blindly stumbles in front of cyclist. That's one thing that drives me crazy is that the mentality that pedestrians can do no wrong is just simply not the case. You need to hold people accountable for their idiocy. So let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. If you agree, if you disagree, if you're kind of indifferent, I want to know if I'm the only one that feels this way about it. And thanks for watching.